How can I imagine God? I don't believe that it's possible. It's beyond our imagination and our horizons. But if it helps someone to see God as Father, who is always there for me, why not? The same God or Jesus is there for countless souls at the same time. How is that possible? But my spiritual team is only there for me. For me, God is the source from which all souls have emerged and to which we will return one day. The original spirit, the original power, the original energy from which everything originated. Of course, we can now ask, who created this primordial spirit? Perhaps we will understand it one day, but certainly not in our limited space-time continuum. But we can recognize the Creator by His work and His effect. I myself, I am designed of a supra-spiritual creation and almost perfect combination of necessary functions and characteristics, endowed with a high degree of freedom and creativity. This applies to all people. That is why we can see an image of the Creator in ourselves and in our fellow human beings, but also in nature and in all creatures. In this, I recognize the work of the great Creator and connect with Him inwardly. A deep love for nature and of fellow human beings is an expression of my love for the incomprehensible Creator. This is how I find the Creator in the desert, in the stone, and the beautiful flower, in being touched by mountains, by the forest, the rainforest, or the coral reef. Yes, and the animals also respond to the language of love and return it. Why should it be any difference with plants? This is also a sign of the all-connecting power of love that comes from the source. There are some crossroads in life when I made the clear decision to follow the path of faith. Something suddenly changed within me. I can't describe it, but it happened, and it was my personal proof of the existence of God or its servants around me. For me, in this way, we can also perceive the Creator tangibly, as if good, invisible powers are at my side to protect and advise me. The Creator and His helpers, my spiritual team, know me through and through. They speak through my inner voice, instinct, conscious, other people, something that comes to me. Yes, and parts of the Creator are also in us, in every person. But I can only find my way to Him through my heart, love, and silence. The Creator is attractive and mysterious. Sometimes we feel very close to Him, sometimes not. If it wasn't a mystery, it wouldn't be the Creator. There is someone, there are many who hear me when I call, the call of my suffering and pain, is going to that spiritual team, and they do what they can. I'm never alone. There's always someone there for me. My spiritual team who protects and lovingly accompanies me and shows me the way to true life. I thank them from the bottom of my heart. It's not about outward appearances, about wanting to be better than others, but about becoming who I am. Become who you are. At many seminars, congresses and speeches, we hear again and again that we should be like this or that. But isn't it enough to be authentically ourselves? The original, with character, refinements, is the best. Let the path to freedom, because I am no longer dependent on others. I live from myself, and my joy comes from me. I'm happy about the applause of others, but I no longer need it. I recognize my value and my dignity in myself, from within myself. Isn't that a good message that someone is always there for me? But of course it requires a certain curiosity and openness. In the noise of everyday's life, full of distractions and social media, how do I get to my source? A young woman comes to the front in the service and talks about a child who is very aggressive towards her and even hits her. They pray for it. Miraculously, the child has been sociable ever since. What can help us to get closer to the Creator? Times of silence, visits to the nature, meditation, heartfelt prayers, church services, rituals, staying in monasteries for a time. Of course, you can do this all together with other people.